A quick new idea, daily, from the world's greatest TEDx talks. I'm your host, Atossa Leoni, and this is TEDx Shorts. Where in the world do you think it's easiest to get rich? Would you say the United States, with its free market approach and promise of the American dream? What about a social democracy where more of the resources and means of production are shared? Today's speaker is the quick-witted documentarian and sociologist Harald Eia, who's here to tell us the reasons why he believes countries like Norway and Sweden might offer the most opportunities for social mobility.
Where in the world is it easiest to get rich? That's the question I asked my professor when I studied sociology in the early 90s, because he was having a lecture about social democracy, Scandinavian welfare state, and he was a classical left-wing sociology professor, and he could not hide his enthusiasm when he talked about these egalitarian societies with no rich people and no poor people. Well, what if you don't care so much about equality? What if your dream is to become rich? Where in the world should I have been born to become really rich? I still remember the puzzled look on my professor's face, but he answered the best he could, something like, well, if that's your goal in life, you should probably have been born in a society with free markets, low taxes, and minimal government intervention. And before I share with you where you should go to earn money, we have to define rich. The Wealth Report, they set the richness line at individuals with net worth more than $30 million US. And in the consultant jargon, these people are called UHNWIs. That is, ultra-high net worth individuals. So what happened to my old professors, social democracies? There are no rich people there. How can Bernie Sanders' dream societies, these socialist paradises, be such a breeding place for rich people? There are two reasons. Reason number one is free education. Social democracies give free higher education to everybody, and cheap student loans and grants, and that enables more people to use their talents and earn money. We can see this in the social mobility numbers. But the second and most important explanation for Scandinavia being such a breeding place for rich people is this. Have you ever noticed, if you've been to the United States, when you drive around and you drive through a toll plaza, there's actually people sitting there taking your money. Compare that to my local toll plaza. Just a sign with some gizmo attached to it. And when you go to a supermarket in the United States, there are actually people there helping to pack your things into your bags. It's very friendly and convenient compared to my local grocery store. Nobody there. The biggest shock I had when I went to the US for the first time, when I went to the restroom, there are actually people working there. Compare that to my local public toilet. There's not even a cleaner there. It cleans itself automatically. And the reason for this difference is that Scandinavian unions are pressing up the minimum wages. So it's so expensive to have these people working there. So Scandinavian companies, because of the unions pressing up the wages, they have to downsize and introduce new technology, or else they will go broke. And new technology increases the productivity in a society, which in the long run also increases profit. And on the upper end of the wage ladder, in the name of solidarity, Scandinavian unions hold back the highest salaries of the skilled workers. When Bernie Sanders is praising Scandinavian societies, he forgets that these are not anti-rich or anti-capitalist systems, because the welfare state and unions work in tandem with capitalist dynamics. And I think that is the most important lesson here. The economy is not a zero-sum game. We're in this together. And that is why Scandinavia is a better place to fulfill the American dream than America itself.
The TEDx talk you just listened to was recorded at a TEDx event in Oslo, Norway. All TEDx events are independently organized by volunteers who believe in TED's mission of ideas worth spreading. Special thanks to the organizing team at TEDxOslo. Want to listen to more TEDx talks? Visit our website at ted.com/TEDxShorts. I'm Atossa Leoni. Thanks for listening, and see you tomorrow.